Canton-Galva Eagles to take the field. It looks like they're lining up in the end zone to take the field. So I'd like to thank you for joining us tonight. We have Chad Eichste on the PA tonight, and Jay Walter here on the broadcast. So we'll get the festivities started here. Looks like we're going to do national anthem and then some player introductions. And then in about 8 minutes, we'll get ready to have kickoff. So thanks for joining us tonight, and we will see you at game time.
At this time, we would invite you to stand as we open our evening in prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for a beautiful fall evening. We thank you for the gift of football and sport and friends and healthy competition. We thank you that you guide us and take care of us and direct us. We thank you for the safety of our fans traveling to and from tonight. And God, we thank you most of all tonight for sending your Son, Jesus Christ, to die on the cross, to be buried, and to rise again for our forgiveness of sins, that we might have hope for eternal life for all who trust in you. Thank you, Jesus, for the best gift you could ever give any of us. And Lord, we pray that you be with us tonight as we play and as we travel to and from. We pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. If you would, remain standing as we honor America by the playing of our national anthem. Our national anthem tonight will be played by the Central Christian Band under the direction of Mrs. Charlene Reynolds. And now the starters of tonight's varsity football matchup, starting with the visiting Eagles. Starting for Canton-Galva, number 4, Camden Cruz. Number 12, Jackson Chrislip. Number 16, Ethan Brozick. Number 20, Ty Herrera. Number 34, Mag Cathy. Number 35, Wyatt Henry. Number 60, Wesley Preeb. And number 66, Jackson Nightingale. And the visiting Eagles tonight are coached by Ted Regier. And now for your hometown Cougars. Starting for the Cougars tonight, number 1, Luke Eichste. Number 5, Cal Barnett. Number 8, Carson Sullivan. Number 11, senior Pearson Huff. Number 12, Braden Wallace. And number 16, senior Connor Sullivan. Number 30, Cale Koyman. Number 72, Trey Miller. And your Cougars are coached tonight by Mark Burnett, Shane Hines, and under head coach Matt Barnett.
So here we go, ready to start our first home game of the season here at Central Christian. We will get underway just as soon as they have the coin toss. We will say it's a nice balmy, like 86 degrees outside. It's probably about 102 up here in the booth. So anybody wants to come and bring a nice cold Coke or Dr. Pepper or iced tea up to the booth, that would be great. We would not turn that down. But I know you're all at home in the air conditioning and enjoying yourselves watching this football game. So anyway, just waiting here to see who gets the ball first, who's going to play defense first. Both teams are 1-0 on the season. Both won by 45-point rule last week. So looks to be a pretty good matchup this week. We'll see how it all shakes out here in the next couple minutes. This is the longest high school coin toss I've ever seen. All right, so here we go. It looks like Central Christian is going to receive on the north end.
Central Christian will receive the opening kick.
Great night. Lots of fans here. Lots of Cougar fans, lots of Eagle fans. Ready for a good night of high school football. Central Christian, we've got Luke Eichste and Pearson Huff back.
Back to receive for the Cougars, number 11, Pearson Huff. Number 1, Luke Eichste. Kicking for the Eagles, number 66, Jackson Nightingale.
So here we go. First play of the second game of the 2025, first home game for Central Christian. On the ground, kick, dove on by Eichste and recovered by the Cougars.
Kick return down by number 1, Luke Eichste. First and 10, Cougar football.
So Cougars will get a chance to put some points on the board first, see the Eagle defense. Cougars were prolific in scoring last week in the cold, rain. See if that can carry over here to tonight's game.
Ball carried by Pearson Huff. Gain of about 13 on the play. Good for a CCS. First down.
Good hard run by Pearson there to the right side or left side of the Cougar offense. You don't want to let either Pearson or Connor in the open field because they're pretty quick and they'll escape really fast down the sideline or just through that secondary. Running hard, Connor Sullivan.
Number 16, Connor Sullivan runs around the left side. Gain of 7 on the play, brings up 2nd and 3.
Both Connor and Pearson had over 100 yards rushing last week in their game against Sunrise. Pretty balanced attack. Ikesty around the right side for a first down, looks like. Yep, gets enough for the first down.
Ikesty on the carry around the right side. Good for a CCS first down.
Good decision there by Luke just to take it and get the yards that he could. And get the first down. Cougars across midfield on the Eagles' 31-yard line, it looks like.
Luke Ikesty on the quarterback keeper on the right side. Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4.
Cougars sporting their new unis this evening. They got a brand new set of uniforms. The gray with green and black. New look for Central Christian here at home. Pearson Huff along the left side, find a hole.
Pearson Huff runs around the left side. Gain of about 7 on the play. Good for another CCS first down.
It's a good cut back there by Pearson. Saw the hole inside as the outside was covered. Got up in the hole and got good 6-7 yards after the cut. First pass of the evening.
Pass intended for Huff, incomplete. 2nd down, 10.
Pass is a little high. Ikesty to Huff. So 2nd down for the Cougars. 2nd and 10 on the Eagles 16-yard line, 17-yard line. Ikesty under center. Huff up the middle.
Ball's run up the middle by Pearson Huff. Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Cougars trying to keep the Eagles honest, making sure they keep somebody at home up the middle. Every other play has been to the outside, just making sure that Eagles know that that is an option. And with the 2 big running backs, that's definitely something that I'm sure Coach has in his back pocket.
Ikesty on the quarterback keeper on the right side. Gain of 6 on the play. Just shy of the 3rd down and short. No, first down. First down, Cougars.
Ikesty on what was a bootleg, ended up being a bootleg. I think it was a pass, but looked like there was a heavy blitz on there by the Eagles. So Luke just took what he could get, got a first down out of it. First and goal from the 7. Looks like offsides on the Eagles. Good job by the Cougars by staying set. Good discipline there.
Offsides on the defense. Be half the distance. Replay first down.
So the penalties here by the Eagles give Cougars 1st and goal. On the 4, and now fumbled snap. Covered by Ike Stee. 2nd.
Loss of a couple on the play. Brings up 2nd and goal, Cougars.
2nd down from about the 6.5. Cougars looking to score first here on their first offensive possession of the evening. We've got 7 minutes and 24 seconds, so a good long possession by the Cougars. Pearson Huff up the middle, running over Eagles into the end zone for a touchdown.
Good for a CCS touchdown.
Pearson was not going to be denied on that run. As soon as he saw the opening, he lowered his shoulders. Nothing going to get in the way of him getting to the end zone. So good play by Pearson. Good job by the Cougars here. First possession, marching down. 7 minutes and 13 seconds, so a good 5-minute drive here by the Cougars to open up. They will go for 2 on the point after.
Two-point attempt, incomplete. And with 7:13 to go in the first quarter, you're visiting Eagles 0, hometown Cougars 6.
That was incomplete, as you saw. Good play, just was unable to bring that ball in on the PAT.
Kicking off for the Cougars, Pearson Huff. Back to receive for the Eagles, number 5, Cade Schmidt.
So here we go with the first possession for the Eagles. Kick is deep.
Ball returned to the 23-yard line, brought down by number 11, Pearson Huff. 1st and 10, Eagles.
So now the Eagles get a chance to put their offensive skills to the test, and Cougars the defensive skills.
Ty Herrera on the run. Stopped at the line by number 30, Cale Koyman.
Good play
2nd down,
by
10.
number 12, Braden Wallace there on that play. Initially stopped his momentum, and then Cale was able to clean up the tackle. Short gain on that play.
Number 20, Ty Herrera again on the run. Brought down by Braden Wallace. Gain of 2 on the play. 3rd down, 8.
Braden's a great addition to the Cougar football team this year. First 2 plays on defense, he's felt he's made his presence known, saying he's here to play tonight. So good job by Braden. Way to go for the other 7 on the field to help out once this running back was stood up. So 3rd down and a long 8 here for the Eagles. And some flags on the play. We'll see what the call is. False start is the call.
Flag on the play. False start against the Eagles. 5-yard penalty. Repeat. 3rd down.
So the Eagles back themselves up now. 3rd and about 13, 14. Definite passing situation here for the Eagles. See what they do. Yep, back to pass. And overshot the intended receiver.
Ethan Brozek falls incomplete. 4th and long for the Eagles.
Good coverage back there by the secondary of the Cougars. Stride for stride. Looks like the ball was probably just thrown out of the play so that no one could get it.
Punt return by Pearson Huff. Brings it up just past the 30-yard line. 1st down, Cougars.
So punt return by Pearson to their own 31-yard line. Cougars will take over after a good defensive stand for the first possession. We've got 5 minutes, 16 seconds to go in this first quarter. Score is Cougars 6, Eagles 0. Sullivan just stiff arm. You're not going to get me down.
Number 16, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling into the end zone. Good for a CCS touchdown.
You ask the guys if they want to go against Connor Sullivan in practice, they'll all tell you no. He's strongest, one of the fastest guys on the team. As you see it, as you just saw there, was able to shrug off 3-4 tacklers, stiff arm, get some guys to the ground, just get into the end zone. Good effort, good play. Nice job by the Cougars.
Calls false start on the offense, on the Cougars. They'll retry the 2nd point attempt.
So Cougars give themselves on the penalty a long try after the touchdown. See if they can convert. Right now 12-0 is the score. See if they can get to that 14-0 on this next play. Taking a while to get the play in from the sideline. Now Cougars are up to the line of scrimmage. And
2-point attempt by the Cougars. Ball's incomplete. And with 5:04 in the first quarter, you're visiting Eagles 0, hometown Cougars 12. Once again, kicking off for the Cougars, number 11, Pearson Huff. Back to receive, number 5, Kate Schmidt.
Huff to kick here for the Cougars. And who is down there?
On the play. And the Cougars have it. 1st and 10, Cougars.
I think that was the kicker who went down there and got that kick, Pearson. So, yeah, that's not normally a play that happens. The kicker doesn't normally go down and cover a kick, but 8-man football, you know, that's what's going to happen. You got your athletes on the field. Your athletes are going to make plays. So good job by Pearson getting down. Gives the Cougars a short field here on their 3rd offensive possession. They've scored both times on their first 2 possessions, score 6. Connor around the left side.
Connor Sullivan takes the pitch around the left side. Gain of 9 on the play. 2nd down and 1. Pearson up on the play. No gain. 3rd down and 1.
Pearson, great athletic moves there just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Avoided the loss of yards. Still 3rd and 1 for the Cougars here. And Eichste with a stiff arm gets plenty on that.
Eichste going to quarterback keeper on the right side. Good for a CCS 1st down.
Canton-Galva definitely keying on Pearson Huff, and Connor Sullivan gives Eichste just the opportunity to get enough for a 1st down there. Good job getting to the 1st down marker. Now Cougars have 1st and goal on their 4-yard line. Sullivan.
Number 16, Connor Sullivan up the middle. Good for a CCS touchdown.
Doesn't look like you're going to be able to tackle him high. You're not going to tackle him low. You're going to have to tackle him with 2 or 3 people. Multiple people diving at his legs that time. Just was able to absorb that contact and get to the end zone for a touchdown. Good run by Connor. So that gives you gives us a score: Cougars 18, Eagles 0. We are seeing what the PAT gives us here. PAT no good.
Pass falls incomplete for the 2-point conversion. With 2:58 to go in the 1st quarter, Canton-Galva 0, hometown Cougars 18.
So those 2-point conversions start to add up. Right now that's 3 missed 2-point conversions for the Cougars. That's a whole touchdown worth. So on a hot evening like tonight, we'll see if that takes a toll on the Cougars or on the Eagles too, but we'll see what happens. With 2 minutes, 58 seconds to go, Cougars 18 and Eagles 0.
Back to receive for the Eagles. Number 5, Kate Schmidt. And kicking off for the Cougars, Pearson Huff.
I'd like to thank you for joining us tonight here on Central Christian's YouTube channel. It would help us out a lot if you would hit that subscribe button. We are looking to get over the 700 mark by basketball season. We need 200 of you to click that subscribe button and help us out a tremendous amount.
Ball returned by Nightingale for the Eagles. Just shy of midfield. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So
37-yard line.
Good return by the Eagles. That gives them their best position of the evening. Not quite over midfield yet, but right there at it. We're on the 32-yard line, 31-yard line of the, or 36-yard line, excuse me, of the Eagles.
Jackson Chrislip, and the quarterback keeper on the right side, gains 2 on the play. 2nd down, 8.
See if the Eagles can get organized here and put something together here in this second offensive possession. Herrera, it looks like, is their go-to guy this week.
Ty Herrera runs up the middle, met by a whole host of Cougars. Gain of a couple, brings up 3rd down and 6. Pass intended for Jackson Nightingale falls incomplete. 4th down, 6 for the Eagles.
4th down here for Canton-Galva. Right across midfield. I would imagine they'll go for it here. Huff is dropping back, but looks like there's not going to be a punt, at least not a conventional punt. Pass. Falls incomplete.
Pass intended for Jackson Nightingale falls incomplete. And turnover on downs. 1st down, Cougars.
Looks like the defender slipped there, fell down. The receiver was wide open. Ball did hit him in the chest or in the hands, but just wasn't able to bring it in. So Cougars got lucky on that defensive possession, and they get the ball on downs. That was 4th down. So Cougars 1st and 10 on their own 39-yard line.
Pearson Huff runs up the middle. Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd down, 6.
If you're just joining us, we've got 1 minute and 43 seconds to go here in this first quarter. The score is Cougars 18, Canton-Galva 0. Thank you for joining us tonight. Great night for football. First home game for Central Christian. Sullivan able to stay in bounds.
Number 16, Connor Sullivan, around the right side. Good for CCS. Touchdown.
Got hit multiple times, but just not able to get him out of bounds or down or anything. He just kept going. Good effort. Good block there by Pearson Huff. If you want to see a good block, rewind that play. Just a pancake to get Sullivan around the outside. Nice job by the Cougars. Sullivan falls across the end zone for a 2-point conversion.
16, Connor Sullivan runs in for the 2-point conversion. And with 1:14 left in the first quarter, visiting Eagles 0, hometown Cougars 26.
So that's the first 2-point conversion here of the game for the Cougars. Sullivan had 3 or 4 guys draped all over him, but he just was able to shrug them off and carry them into the end zone and fall on top of them and get over the line. So don't need much, just 3 yards there at the 2-point conversion. Give it to Sullivan, he can fall down and get 2 yards. So good job by the Cougars. Again, your score, Central Christian 26, Canton-Galva 0. We have 1 minute, 14 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Again, if you're out.
Back to receive, number 5, Kate Schmidt, kicking off, Pearson Huff.
And you would like to come to a football game tonight, this one would be a great one to see. Come and support your Central Christian Cougars.
Jackson Nightingale on the return. After the game, the Eagles will have it at their 27-yard line. 1st and 10, Canton-Galva. Number 20, Ty Herrera takes the pitch around the right side. Met by number 1, Luke Eichste. Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd down, 8. Kate Schmidt stopped in line by Pearson Huff and Cale Koyman. Gain of 1, 3rd down and 11.
Looks like Herrera slipped there just a little bit, but Pearson Huff there to make the stop. At the end of the first quarter, Central Christian 26, Canton-Galva 0.
Visiting Eagles 0, hometown Cougars 26. Remember to make your way to the concession stand. All the yummy treats, cold drinks on this hot day, everything you need down there at the Wellness Center, the big green building south of the end zone.
If you would like to support your neighborhood-friendly announcer and live stream people with a nice cold drink or a window air conditioner, this newly remodeled press box is awesome. Just don't have the AC in yet.
Christian Business Boosters for their support of Central Christian athletics and activities. We'd like to thank our platinum level supporters. These include Bartlett Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, Bold LLC, National Credit Adjusters LLC, and Network Management Group Incorporated. We also like to thank our gold level supporters, and these include the Bug Guys Pest Control, DJ Kaufman Insurance Agency, Hyatt Life Sciences, Kaufman Seeds Incorporated, Dr. Chad Loudenbach Dentistry, Nick LaGreca Tree and Lift Services, Prairie Star Health Center, and Sturdy Belt Storage Barns and Garage Doors. Thank you for all your support of Central Christian activities.
Start of the second half here. Looks like Eagles got third down and about 11. First play from scrimmage here in the second quarter.
Pass complete to 16, Ethan Brozek. Gain of a bunch on the play. Good for a Canton-Galva first down.
A little option pass there. Had the option play going and had good coverage by the Cougars, but a little bit better pass and catch for the Eagles. Pass. Intercepted.
Pass intended for 66. Intercepted, number 1, Luke Eichstein. First and 10, Cougars.
Cougars had multiple defensive backs back there. That wasn't getting home at all. The only thing that was going to happen was an interception on that one. I'm not sure exactly where the pass was going. It was a little short. Went right to Eichstein, kept his eyes on it, got both feet in bounds. Although this isn't pros, you just need one foot. So Cougars take over off the interception right in the start of the second quarter here. If you're just joining us, it's 11:24 to go in the second quarter. Cougars 26, Eagles 0.
Pass intended for Huff, falls incomplete. Second down, 10.
It's good play call by Coach Barnett there on first down. Waited just a bit long to get rid of that ball. Sullivan up the middle.
Ball run up the middle by Connor Sullivan. Gain of 3 on the play. Third down, 7.
Good throw from Eichstein to Barnett.
Yeah, Barnett falls incomplete. Brings up 4th and 7 for the Cougars.
That one was released on time. That was a good throw by Eichstein and almost a good catch by Barnett. So 4th down, we'll see what Cougars do. Looks like Eichstein's back to punt for the Cougars. Great punt by Eichstein.
Punt by Eichstein. There is a flag down on the play.
We'll see what the call is here.
Illegal formation on the Cougars. It'll back them up, and they'll replay 4th down.
Well,
returned by Ethan Brozek. Hit initially by Braden Wallace. 1st down, Eagles.
There's a big difference in field position from one play to the next. That illegal formation or too many guys off the line of scrimmage, whatever, whether the penalty was on, not exactly sure, but changes field position greatly for the Eagles. So Eagles will take over in the Cougar 33-yard line.
Ball's carried by Jackson Chrislip. Brought down by multiple Cougars. Gain of 2. 2nd down, 8.
Cougars playing good positional football, especially on defense tonight. Staying at home. Eagles are throwing multiple looks at them, giving them multiple directions, and yet Cougars are able to come up with tackles. Looks like a pass here for the Eagles. Cal Barnett tackled.
Pass complete to the Eagles, brought down by Cal Barnett and Carson Sullivan. Brings up 3rd down and 4. Run up the middle by number 20, Ty Herrera. Good for a Canton-Galva 1st down.
Good hard run there by Herrera. Gives the Eagles a 1st down on the Cougar 22-yard line. I believe this is the deepest that the Eagles have been into Cougar territory. See if they can finish off this drive here.
Once again, number 20, Herrera on the run. Gain of a few on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 7. Timeout on the field. Timeout, Canton-Galva. Once again, we want to recognize some of our business boosters for this evening. We'd like to thank our silver supporters, Central Christian Boosters. These include Esau and Miller Family Dentistry, First National Bank, Gould Brothers in Laurel, Nebraska, and Utsi Roofing Service. Thank you for your support. We also like to thank our bronze supporters. These include Edward Jones, Melanie Collins, Petron Plus Global Incorporated, Reno Alcohol and Drug Services, and Weens & Company Construction. We also like to take this time to thank our Cougar Pride business boosters. These include Bell Credit Union, Christian Therapy and Mediation Services, Elliott Mortuary and Crematory, Idea Tech, Nisley Brothers Incorporated, Papa John's Pizza, Phoenix Restoration of Hutchinson, Plaza Astro Realty, and Quality Body Shop. Thank you for supporting Central Christian Athletics.
All right, so here we go. After the timeout by the Eagles. 2nd down and about 6.5, 7. Send the guy in motion. Back to pass.
Pass intended for Nightingale. Falls incomplete. 3rd down, 7.
Good play. Good. It was going to get positive yards there on just the simple out to the, I believe he's a tight end. Yeah, tight end Nightingale, but was unable to corral the ball. Gives Eagles third down. Looks like we got some motion on the line of scrimmage.
Calls false start against the offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay, third down.
So definitely a passing down here for the Eagles, although you're going to go for it. So you got 2 plays to get about 12 yards. Doesn't have to be a deep one.
Pass complete to number 16, Ethan Brozek. Brings up 4th down and 5 for the Eagles.
So exactly what they did, exactly what the Eagles did. They didn't need all of it there on third down. Just got about half of it back, or a little more than half. So 4th down and about 5 for Canton-Galva here, down in the Cougar territory, about the 16-yard line. Canton-Galva hurries up to the line of scrimmage. Sends Herrera in motion. Play call from the sideline.
Timeout, Central Christian. Timeout, Central Christian.
I believe that's a timeout, Central Christian.
The wants me to let you all know that they have snow cones ready for you. It's a hot evening, nice hot fall evening, but never too late for a good summer snow cone. Make your way down to the concession stand and see what they got.
So if you're wanting a snow cone, you can come on down to Central Christian football game and get yourself a snow cone. Grape is my favorite, or cherry. Cherry is also my favorite. All right, enough tomfoolery here. We got 8 minutes to go here in this second quarter. Little wrinkle there by Canton-Galva, some motion with some motion on the line. Nobody got set, so it wasn't a false start. Cougars called a timeout just to get their defense set. Canton-Galva goes back to a spread formation here. Oh, that was a great play by Pearson. Was that Pearson? Or
running on the left side
Cal.
by the Eagles. Hard stick by Cal Barnett on that play. Brings up 4th. Just shy of the first down. That'll be first down, Cougars.
Good job by Cal. Come up, make a good stop. His shoulder is hurting now. I'm sure he's not feeling his hand right now. Got a little stinger there. He's working it out on the sideline. But great play by the Cougars. Looks like Canton-Galva looked like they had the numbers, but just able to stop the drive before they were able to get to the line of scrimmage, or line to gain.
Connor Sullivan runs up the middle.
Cougars take over. Sullivan.
Gain of 4 in the play. Second down, 6.
On a somewhat broken play, still gets 4 yards. So what the Cougars need is just a long, steady drive here. See if they can eat up 5 more minutes like they did that first drive. Eichste pass.
Is complete. Good for a CCS first down.
Threw that ball only where Huff could get it. So, and Pearson went down and got it, kept that ball off the ground, brought it in. First down, Cougars.
Connor Sullivan on the left side. Once again, good for a CCS. First down.
Good run. Good block up front by the interior lineman. Gave him a great hole to get through that first wave, and then Connor broke it out to the outside and was able to pick up 20, 30 yards on that play across midfield into Eagle territory. First and 10, Cougars from the Eagle 33-yard line.
Luke Eichste on the quarterback keeper on the right side. Loss of 2 on the play. Second down, 12.
Second down, Cougars, after the ball was knocked loose on the cutback by Eichste. Cougars get the ball, keep the ball, second and about 12. Huff in motion. Around the left side.
Number 11, Pearson Huff. Hard run around the left side. Gain of almost 10 on the play. Brings up third down and 3.
Able to pick up a good chunk of yards there. Probably 8 or 9 yards. So third down and about 3 for the Cougars. Clock continues to run here in the second quarter. 4:56 to go. Second quarter. Cougars on the run, on the move. Sullivan around the right side, cut back through tackles and into the end zone.
16, Connor Sullivan runs around the right side. Good for a CCS touchdown.
Good hard run by Sullivan. Good blocking up front by the Cougars. They had to break one tackle and then pay dirt it was. Good job, Cougars. Gives them 6 more points. 32-0 is your score. 4 minutes and 44 seconds. Not quite the 5-minute drive, but put points on the board. You'll take that anytime. So point after, 2-point conversion here for the Cougars.
Delay the game on the Cougars. 5-yard penalty. They'll retry. 2-point conversion.
Cougars take a little too long to get that play going. So back them up 5 yards for this 2-point conversion and retry.
Pass complete to Pearson Huff, the 2-point conversion. And with 4:44 to go in the first half, you're visiting Eagles 0, your hometown Cougars 34.
So another 2-point conversion there, good for the Cougars. Huff was hanging out in the back of the end zone. Eichste just threw it up, and Huff was able to go find it and brought it down for the 2 points. As you can see, your score, Central Christian 34, Canton-Galva 0. Thanks for joining us this evening. Turns out to be a beautiful evening outside for a Friday night football game here in Hutchinson, Kansas.
Kicking out for the Cougars, number 11, Pearson Huff. Back to receive, Cade Schmidt. Kick return by the Eagles. Good for a Canton-Galva touchdown.
So Eagles get on the board on the kick return right up the middle. Cal Barnett showing his speed there. Almost caught him right there. Give us a 11-yard field, and he's caught at the 20-yard line.
Ball's run by 34, Matt Cathy, and 2-point conversion is good. And after the play, 4:30 to go in the first half, your visiting Eagles 8, your hometown Cougars 34.
So Canton-Galva able to get on the board, and the 2-point conversion is good. Cougars will get the ball again here. About 14 seconds ran off the clock. Actually, exactly 14 seconds, not about 14 seconds. Exactly 14 seconds came off the clock on that score and 2-point conversion. We'll see if Cougars can return the favor on the kick return. Believe there was 2 or 3 kick returns last week for touchdowns. I think that's probably why Canton-Galva was kicking short on the first play of the game. Probably should expect that same thing here, especially down 34-8. Yep, looks like we're going to go short. Cougars hands team better be ready for this.
Kick return at the 40-yard line by Braden Wallace. 1st and 10, Cougars at midfield.
Canton-Galva doesn't want to give Pearson Huff or Luke Eichste any chance to get a return on those kickoffs, so just kicking it short. They saw how dynamic they were last week in the slippery rain on the kick return, and don't want to have them repeat those this week against them.
Number 11, Pearson Huff, good for a CCS touchdown.
Pearson Huff just showed a burst of speed on the corner there, and his dodge ability, that's a word, look it up, it's in my dictionary anyway, able to escape tacklers and into the end zone for a touchdown. So Cougars answer right back after the return. One play from scrimmage and into the end zone.
Eichste dives in for the PAT. Luke Actually on the quarterback keeper on the left side. 2-point conversion is good. And with 4:19 to go in the first half, for Visiting Eagles 8, hometown Cougars 42. Don't wait. You know you're hungry. Your tongue is stuck to the top of your mouth. It's because you're thirsty. Make your way on down to the concession stands. And when you get there, get a snow cone, get a hamburger, all the things you need to make you full while you watch a great game.
So thanks for joining us this evening. If you're just tuning in, we've got 4:19 to go in the second quarter. Score, Central Christian 42, Canton-Galva 8. Central Christian will kick off after the one-play touchdown drive by Pearson Huff and then the PAT by Luke Eichste. Looks like we got a new kicker here. Number 12, Braden Wallace, I believe. New kicker.
Kick returner number 5, Kate Schmidt. Brings it up. 33-yard line. 32-yard line. 1st and 10, Eagles.
So Eagles take over here, 1st and 10 on their own 32-yard line.
Ball carried by number 12, Jackson Chrislip. Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd down, 4.
Huff stuck his nose in there pretty strong. Got real low, able to make that tackle, but not after a good gain for the Eagles.
Quarterback keep, and number 12. We're on the right side. There is a flag down on the play.
Flag on the far side. See what the preliminary call is. Play resulted in a 1st down. They are picking up the flag.
There will be no flag on the play. The result of the play is 1st down, Canton-Galva.
Coach Barnett getting the explanation why the flag is being picked up. And we are ready for play. 1st down for the Canton-Galva Eagles.
Once again, number 12, Jackson Chrislip on the quarterback keep. And again, gain of 6 brings up 2nd down and 4. Pass intended for the Eagles. Broken up by the Cougars. Carson Sullivan. 3rd down, 4.
So that was looks like that was the tight end on that opposite side of the camera here. Right down the middle. Sullivan right there running with him. Didn't see the ball, but was able to get in the way, cause an incomplete pass. Flag comes in.
12, Jackson Chrislip.
Holding is the call.
Flag in the play, be holding against the offense.
Cougars will accept the penalty. 10 yards from the.
Once again, holding on the offense. The penalty will be accepted by the Cougars. Timeout. Timeout, Eagles.
All right, so here we have 3rd down. We got 2:29 to go in the second half. Eagles marching, but had a 10-yard penalty on a hold. So 3rd and 12, 13 for the Eagles. Quarterback back to pass. Pass is complete,
Pass is complete to number 4, Camden Cruz. Tackled by Axty on the play. 4th down and 7.
So short of the line to gain for the Eagles. So 4th and another 7 here for the Eagles. See if Cougars can get a stop and get one in the end zone right before half. We'll take that as it comes, though. Cougars have to make the stop here on 4th down.
Flag is on the Eagles. False start. 5-yard penalty.
So the Eagles back themselves up about where they were. It's 3rd down. So now 4th down and about 13. Back to pass. And pass is incomplete.
Pass attempted number 4, Camden Cruz, falls incomplete. And with that 4th down try, it'll be a turnover on downs. 1st down, Cougars.
So Central Christian gets the ball back with 1:38 to go here in the second quarter. Again, if you're just joining us, thank you. Score is Central Christian 42. Canton-Galva 8. See if the Cougars can put one in here right before half to extend the lead.
Pass complete to Pearson Huff.
A little slow on the whistle there. Momentum.
6 on the play. It'd be 2nd down and 4. Timeout. Timeout on the field. Central Christian.
Momentum was definitely stopped, and then stopped some more. But anyway, Cougars get the ball back to the Eagle side of the field. And wouldn't you know it, some lovely people brought a cold drink up to the press box. Well, just one, yeah. It helps if they're related to you. I believe that was Coach Barnett's 2nd of the half, so I think he has one more timeout. He took a timeout on defense when Canton-Galva was doing some motion that they hadn't seen before. So 2nd timeout. Now, Cougars got
pass by Ixty falls incomplete. 3rd down, 4.
Ixty escapes the sack. Not sure how, but one of the defenders, it wasn't Herrera, was Aiden Long, right up the middle, chasing Ixty down, but able to get rid of it, give Pearson a chance to get the ball. But that means the clock stops. 1:21 to go here now in the 2nd quarter. Ixty back, snap.
Pass by Ixty falls incomplete. Bring up 4th down for the Cougars. 4th down and 4.
So again, the clock stops on the incomplete pass for the Cougars. He overthrew, looks like that was Pearson Huff. He was open, deep, just overthrew him a little bit, throw a little bit more air under that ball and let him run under it. But 2nd game of the season, that'll come. Cougars split out to the left side here, to their left. Doesn't look like Cougars got the
quarterback keep at number 1, Ixty.
1st down. I don't know. It'll be close.
It'll be close.
So
Time
looks
out
like
for
we'll measure. We are so glad that those are straight lines right now. I know because I looked down each one of those lines last night as I was marking them. So they are straight, they are parallel, they are true. Oh, not quite 1st down.
The ball comes up just a couple inches short. Turnover on downs. It'll be 1st down, Eagles.
So that was a close one there for the Cougars. They're going to have to make a stop here, keep the Eagles out of the end zone. 1:08 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Again, if you're just joining us, Cougars 42, Canton-Galva 8. Canton-Galva takes over on their own side of the field, spread 2 wide and 1 deep here. Herrera up the middle. Looks like
number 20, Ty Herrera. Gain of 4.
Canton-Galva will run a hurry-up offense. They're on the ball again. Second down, looking at their wristbands. Call comes in from the sideline. Cougars get set. Definite pass formation. Pass falls incomplete.
Pass to Ty Herrera falls incomplete. Third down, 6.
So 36 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 3rd and 6 for Canton-Galva. They hurry up to the line, get set. One back in the backfield.
Pass complete by the Eagles. Timeout, Canton-Galva. It'd be good for a first down.
So good pass, good catch by Nightingale. That Nightingale from quarterback Chrislip, excuse me. Probably one of the good connections here tonight for Canton-Galva. Definitely have some chemistry. And 8-man football, the tight end is not used much as a receiver, mostly as a blocker. So when that is a good chemistry, you want to take advantage of it. And Canton-Galva seems to have found something on their passing game here with Nightingale and Chrislip. So after the timeout by Canton-Galva, we got 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. Canton-Galva driving, trying to get into the end zone here right before half. Ball's on the ground.
Ball recovered by Chrislip on the
Second
play.
down.
Second down long.
They're hurrying up, trying to spike the ball, it looks like. Oh, yep. So ball's grounded. Third down.
Stop the clock by the Eagles. Third down, long.
3rd and 16 to go. 12 seconds to go in this second quarter. Eagles trying to get something going here right before half. Got a late substitution by Canton-Galva. Is looking on his wristband, see what the play is.
Pass complete to Nightingale. Stuck right away by Pearson Huff. Good for a first down. And that's the end of your first half. Your Canton Eagles 8, your hometown Cougars 42.
There was 2 seconds to go there on the clock right as the pass was caught, and the clock started on the ball ready, and so Canton-Galva wasn't able to get up to the line of scrimmage and run a play. So that's where we end the second quarter with your score: Central Christian 42, Canton-Galva 8. We will see you back here at the start of the second half in about 16, 17, 18 minutes.
still have some time to make your way to the concession stand. They've got snow cones and burgers and chips and drinks and all the things, candy, whatever you want, they got it. There at the concession stand on the south end of the end zone. Second half will start just in a few minutes. And before the start of our second half, we just want to take a moment to again thank our business boosters. Our platinum boosters include Bartlett Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, Bold LLC, National Credit Adjusters LLC, and Network Management Group. We also like to thank our gold level sponsors. These include the Bug Guys Pest Control, DJ Kaufman Insurance Agency, Hyatt Life Sciences, Kaufman Seeds, Dr. Chad Loudenbeck Dentistry, Nick LaGreca Tree and Lift Services, Prairie Star Health Center, and Sturdy Built Storage Barns and Garage Doors. We also like to thank our silver level supporters, and these include Esau and Miller Family Dentistry, First National Bank, Gould Brothers out of Laurel, Nebraska, and Utsi Roofing Service. We want to include also our bronze level sponsors in our thanks. We appreciate Edward Jones, specifically Melanie Collins, Petron Plus Global Incorporated, Reno County Alcohol and Drug Services, Weens and Company Construction. And last but not least, we certainly like to thank our Cougar Pride sponsors, and these include Bell Credit Union, Christian Therapy and Mediation Services, Elliott Mortuary and Crematory, Idea Tech, Nisley Brothers Incorporated, Papa John's Pizza, Phoenix Restoration of Hutchinson, Plaza Astor Realty, and Quality Body Shop. Thank you once again to all of our business boosters for your support of Central Christian Athletics. Kicking off for the Cougars, number 11, Pearson Huff. And back to receive, number 5, Kate Schmidt. Ball returned by the Eagles up to the 26-yard line. First and 10, Eagles.
So Eagles get the ball back here, start of the second half, start of the third quarter. Again, if you're just joining us, Cougars 42, Canton-Galva Eagles 8. Canton-Galva looked put something on the board right before half, and were stopped by the clock, actually. They were driving, but just ran out of time. Cougars here now. Good stop right up the middle by the Cougar defense.
Ball run by 35, Wyatt Henry up the middle. Gain of 3, second down 7.
Turned out to be a pretty nice night after a little warm start to this first home game of the Central Christian's football season. Second down for the Eagles.
Ball carried by Ty Herrera. Gain of several on the play, brings up third down and 1.
Herrera running hard here to start the second half. Third and about 1 for Canton-Galva.
Ball carrier Jackson Chrislip on the run. Good for Canton-Galva, first down.
So Canton-Galva on the first possession here of the third quarter. Gets a first down, not quite over midfield, right at the 40-yard line. Running hard. Couldn't quite see. Looks like
for Matt Cathy. Falls incomplete. Second down 10.
Looks like that pass was incomplete. Good play by Carson Sullivan.
Ball kept by Jackson Chrislip on the run. No gain. Third down, 10.
Third and 10 for the Eagles. Again, just shy of midfield. If you're just joining us, it's 9:14 to go in this second half, for start of the second half, third quarter. And score is Central Christian 42, Canton-Galva 8. Canton-Galva trying to put together a drive here, first possession of this second half. And interception by Eichste.
Ball's intercepted by Luke Eichste. It'll be first down, Cougars.
A little reverse wheel by the quarterback, and then looked like he had somebody, but overshot him. And Eichste was there just to catch, and then got knocked over by, I think it was his own teammate. But Cougars take over after the interception by Eichste, first and 10 on their own 20-yard line. Eichste, elusive around the left side.
Number 1, Luke Eichste around left side at the quarterback keep. Gain of 5. Second down, second on 5.
Sweep to Huff. Huff around the left side. Eludes, cuts back, spins, eludes again. Pearson Huff, hard to bring down, hard to bring down.
Number 11, Pearson Huff. Big gain on the play. Good for a CCS first down.
That toss play has gone far tonight. Started with it. Coaches kind of put it in their back pocket here for second quarter and then brought it back out here for Huff. So like a 36-yard gain on that play. Ikesty hard bringing down. Little option play to the right side.
Ball carrier Luke Ikesty on the play. Gain of 8, second down 2.
Good read. Was able to slip inside the containment and then pop right outside after he got inside. Good play, good footwork by quarterback Ikesty. Get that ball, 8-yard gain, second down and 2 now for the Cougars. Looks like it's encroachment on the defense.
Penalty on the play. It is against the defense. Encroachment. After the penalty, first down, Cougars.
Cougars playing very disciplined football at the line of scrimmage. Sullivan shoving guys to the ground.
16, Carson Sullivan. Connor Sullivan on the run. Gain of 6, second down 4. Pitch taken by 16, Connor Sullivan, runs around the left side, good for a CCS touchdown.
Great play by Ikesty there, made the defense commit, pitched out to Sullivan, just got inside the pylon for the touchdown. Good play by the Cougars there. Just a little pitch out to the flat to Connor Sullivan for the 2-point conversion.
Number 16, Connor Sullivan runs it in for the 2-point conversion. And with 6:17 to go in the third quarter, you're visiting Eagles 8, your hometown Cougars 50.
So good offensive possession there. Cougars score after the takeaway by Ikesty on the interception. March down the field. Good hard run by Sullivan. Good long run by Huff. And then good play, good quarterback play, making right decisions, getting the ball into the end zone And then PAT, just a nice little pitch and catch and get to the sideline, get to the end zone. So good job by the Cougars to start off the second half correctly.
As the Cougars line up for the kickoff, Pearson Huff will be the kicker once again. And back to receive, number 5, Kate Schmidt.
So Cougars to kick, so Huff to kick here. Looks like we're all set. Good play by Cal Barnett. Good open field tackle.
Ball returned by Kate Schmidt, brought down quickly by Cal Barnett. 1st and 10, Eagles.
Gives the Eagles a long field here. Just at 6 minutes to go in this third quarter. Again, if you're just joining us, Cougars score right after opening drive of, just after first possession of the third quarter. And now Herrera running hard, but doesn't get much. Gets probably 3 on the play.
Ty Herrera on the run. Gain of 3. 2nd down, 7.
So your score, that's where I was going. Scores, Central Christian 50. Canton-Galva 8. 8-man football, there is a 45-point rule. So right now we're at 42 if I do my math correctly. Cougars need a stop and a score. Good tackle by Barnett on the edge.
Matt Cathy. Gain of several on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 3.
Coach Barnett getting some of his freshmen in there. Looks like definite passing. Oh, we got man in motion.
Quarterback keep on the play, brought down by a host of Cougars.
Good play by the Cougars. Not sure who.
4th down and 5 for the Eagles.
Who that was, but great play on the jet sweep action there. Stay at home, do your job. Now here we have 4th down. Ball falls incomplete. First down for the Cougars.
The ball is incomplete. That will be a turnover on downs. 1st down, Cougars.
So Cougars get a short field after the 4th and about 5, and Eagles come up short. So Cougars need one more score to put this game away. See if they can execute here down the stretch. Elusive.
Number 11, Huff on the carry. Good for 4 yards. Brings up 2nd down and 6.
Pearson Huff, elusive. It looked like he was going to get tackled in the backfield and just stopped on a dime, let the defender go past, and made 4 yards out of a negative play. Good job by Pearson Huff. Well, that's the effort you're getting from Connor Sullivan every play.
Number 16, Connor Sullivan, good for a CCS touchdown.
Every play, Connor just doesn't give up. He was wrapped up, I think, twice on that play and shrugged him off, kept fighting, kept running. His strength showed definitely on that play, his work during the offseason.
That will end the game. We thank our visiting team, Canton-Galva Eagles, for playing a great game tonight. We wish them safety as they travel home, as do we for our hometown fans as well. Have a great night.
So, at the end of a hard-fought game, both teams, your score, Central Christian 56, Canton-Galva 8 with 3:09 to go in the third quarter. 45-point rule is in effect. These teams are both talented. Central Christian just had a little bit more tonight. So we'll see. This should probably carry both teams quite a ways down the road here. But Central Christian on top tonight. Good effort by the Eagles. They didn't quit. We're in this game mentally, physically, giving 100% all the way to the end. So hats off to them. Hard-fought game by Canton-Galva, and Central Christian just had a little more in the tank tonight. Just had a little more here and there. Made the difference in the game. So thanks for joining us tonight on the YouTube channel. If you have not, please press the subscribe button. That helps us know that you still want us to live stream these games. And we appreciate you joining us for this evening. So thanks. If you are available, you can go to Gossel tomorrow. High school volleyball will be at Gossel. And next week, there's another football game.
Our Lady Cougars
so we will see you next week or next time we have a home football game. Thanks for joining us, and we are signing off.